Today I'm going to attempt to answer the 50 most asked questions about live streaming in under 10 minutes. We'll see how I do. Let's put a clock in there. Oh wait, hold on a second, I'm not ready. If you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks that can help make you a better YouTuber, subscribe to the channel and click that bell so you don't miss any new content. Okay, 10 minutes on the clock. Let's get to it. What type of mic should I get? You should definitely have an external mic. You can pick up a cheap USB mic for less than $50. It will serve you very well. Do I need a custom overlay? No, absolutely not. The first thing you need to do is just get on a live stream. Learn how to interact with the folks that show up for your live streams. A custom overlay is something you can add later. It's a nice to have, but you don't need it to start live streaming. What camera should I use? The camera doesn't really matter. You can use the crappy webcam that's on your laptop. The most important thing is that you light yourself decently and you put something interesting in your background. How do I fill the silence on my streams while I'm waiting for guests? You should always have topics of conversation that you want to talk about. If you do have the occasional moments of dead air, having a little bit of an underlying music track doesn't hurt. You can also have a guest on there to liven things up. Should I use a green screen? Green screens are great if you're a gamer and you're trying to limit the amount of space that your image takes up on the screen. For the average, everyday, run-of-the-mill live streamer, unless you have something special planned with the green screen, I wouldn't really worry about it. When should I ban someone from chat? You shouldn't be banning people in your chat because they hurt your feelings. You gotta be the bigger person in this case. With that being said, if somebody is disruptive to the chat and they're interrupting the flow of your live stream, if you warn them once and they don't stop, ban them. Can you create me a custom overlay? Sure, I can create you a custom overlay. You can go to my website, michaelfirejr.com, and click the Work With Me button and tell me what you want, and I'll quote you a price. What should I stream about? You can do a cooking stream, a gardening stream. I've seen great arts and crafts streams. Do a game show on your stream. You can do a stream where you talk about cars. The best thing to do is pick a topic you're passionate about. There's a really good chance there's others out there that are just as passionate as you about that topic. Can we be YouTube friends? Seriously, who put this one here? If this is the kind of comments that you're leaving in my comments section or everyone else's, you're seriously doing it wrong and you're on a path to completely destroying your channel. By the way, these messages always get marked as spam if you leave them on my channel. What are the minimum requirements for my Mac for live streaming? This is a tough one because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I love my Mac too. If your Mac does everything that you want it to do, but it streams like crap, use it for everything else and go get yourself a dedicated PC to stream. You can get one really cheap and it's a lot less expensive than upgrading your Mac, and it's better built for the job. How do I grow my live audience? You have to live stream on a regular schedule, so your audience always knows when you're actually going to be live. Make sure that you have interesting topics and bullet points to talk about every time you go live. Promote your live streams on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, or places where you might already have a following. How do I know if my audio's out of sync? The best way to know is just by clapping at the screen. If you're listening and the clap happens at the same time as your hands touch, your audio's in sync. How do I fix out of sync audio? Go into the mixer and you find the audio source that's having sync problems. If you click on the little gear to the right of that and you select advanced audio properties, you go to sync offset and you adjust it up or down depending upon how you want to sync that audio. What's the most important equipment to upgrade first? I would say if you're going to upgrade anything first, you want to upgrade your audio. Great audio is the key to a fantastic live stream. What's the second thing you should upgrade? Quality of lights. You can have a $1,000 camera with no lights, it'll look like crap. You can have a $100 camera with really nice lighting and you can make it look amazing. Upgrade your lights, you'll thank me. What's the third thing? It's actually your camera. Putting a nice camera in there, especially a DSLR with a capture card, can really give some amazing depth of field that'll make you pop right off the screen. The fourth piece, the machine that connects you to the internet. If you're struggling to do the kind of things you want to do on the equipment that you had when you started streaming, it could be time to upgrade your actual equipment that you stream on. Should I use a second camera for my broadcast? For streams where there's something secondary you want to show, like for a gamer, a hand cam, or for a crafting show, you want to show the crafts and your face, then it's great to have a second camera. If there's no specific reason why your stream needs a second camera, then I wouldn't worry about it. It's something you can add later when you think of something to do with it. How do I add a transition to my scene? In OBS, to the right of the mixer, you see scene transition. You can click the little plus button and add whatever transition you want. This includes fades, swipes, slides, and of course custom stingers. And then when you switch scenes, that's the one it's going to use. How do I set different transitions for different scenes? You go over to your scenes window and you right click on any of the scenes that you want specific transitions for. You select transition override and select the transition that you want to happen every time you move from that scene. My voice is cracking on the stream. How do I make it stop? Most likely your mic is peaking. Go over to the audio mixer, find the audio that's crackling, and adjust it down a little bit so it's not peaking. Why am I getting the robot voice? Usually when you get the robot voice, that means your stream is buffering. Take a look at the bottom of OBS and see if you're dropping a lot of frames. If you are, you want to dial down your bitrate. I'm a gamer and I want to stream to Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer at the same time. You can use Restream.io to stream to all those platforms. There's a link in the description. The question is whether you should. I personally think it's best to learn the ins and outs of one platform before you start branching out and producing content for others. How often should I stream? I don't think there's a good or bad ratio for how often you stream. The main thing is that you stream at the same time on the same days every single week. If it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every week it has to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the same time. How long should my live streams be? Your live streams should be as long as they need to be. If you're answering questions, then stay on as long as people still have questions. Otherwise, you may want to limit your stream to a specific length of time. There's nothing wrong with giving people just enough and having them excited to return the next time you live stream. Should I do a 24-hour live stream? This is great promotion. If you can get people talking about your 24-hour live stream and it's going to bring more guests to the table, why not? It's always fun to do that sort of stuff. Do you have any tips for making better overlays? Make a lot of them. The more overlays you make, the better you're going to get at it. You'll eventually fall into a style that you like best. Should I have guests on my live stream? Adding a guest to your live stream is a great way to liven up the audience. It's really important to try to make sure that you get guests that are at least in your same niche. That's how you're going to have the best chance to grow your channel. How do I get better at live streaming? The same way you get better at anything. Do it 100 times, do it 1,000 times, go live. The more you do it, the better you'll get. I love a certain live streamer. Should I copy what they're doing? Absolutely. Take things that other people are doing that work, that you like, and incorporate them into your stream. You're never going to be that streamer, but when you first start out, you don't have a persona. So using elements from other people's streams and even personality quirks that they use that you like, it can't hurt. Should I do a giveaway? Well, if the purpose of this giveaway is to grow your live stream, then I'd say no. 9 times out of 10, almost none of them stick around afterwards anyways. If the purpose of that giveaway is to reward people who have been supporting your stream for a very long time, then I say sure. How do I make my streams live longer and get views? There are ways to reuse your stream so you can get views later. There's not really much of a chance that YouTube suggests a 3-hour live stream after it's already done. But if you cut out bits and pieces that are just topical and entertaining, you name it right with a great thumbnail and put it out there, you have a much better chance that YouTube will suggest it. My chat's really quiet. How do I get more people to chat? Ask questions in your chat like, where's everybody from? What's the weather like where you're at today? Interact individually with people in your chat and it will encourage others to speak up as well. How do I make money live streaming? Initially, you should really be concerned about just growing your audience, but you can make money on live streaming through donations, ad revenue, sponsorships, affiliate marketing. Should I try sub for sub? Who put that in there? If you're interested in trying sub for sub, you should delete your YouTube account. Can anyone be successful live streaming on YouTube? Absolutely. If I can be successful, anyone can. It's just a matter of finding your own personal style, and you only find it by doing it. My stream is lagging. Is it my computer or my internet? Look down at the bottom of your OBS when you're live streaming. If you are dropping a lot of frames, it's your internet service. Otherwise, it's your computer. What is the minimum upload connection speed I need to live stream? To stream at 1920 by 1080 at 30 frames per second, 5 megabits per second is the slowest you should have going up. Should I work out? Work out what? Should you exercise? Absolutely. Being healthy is really important. If you don't have your health, you don't really have anything. What camera do you use to live stream? I use a Sony a6500 with an Elgato capture card. I get a black screen when I'm adding guests on Skype for Windows using NDI. When you get Windows 10, it already has Skype loaded, but this version has the NDI plugin disabled. Remove that off of your system. Go to the Skype website and download Skype for desktop. Is there a way to make my audio better in OBS? Absolutely. In sources, right-click on the audio source and select filters. In audio video, click the plus and select noise suppression. Then click the plus again and select compressor. There are different settings you can change for these, but I find they work pretty well right out of the box. My Skype window size keeps changing when I add a guest. Add your Skype guest, size your window the way you want it, then right-click on it, go to Transform, and then Edit Transform. Under Bounding Box Type, select Scale to Inner Bounds. Then click Close, and under Sources, just lock that window. How many live streams have you done? I've done somewhere around 450 live streams over the last 2 years. What image type do I use for an overlay? PNG, it has a transparency. JPEG does not. Which platform is easiest to get big on? YouTube, Mixer, or Twitch? Each one has its own quirks. Pick one, stick to it, make the best content you can, and you will grow. How do I set up alert widgets for my live stream? Go into Streamlabs and you go to alert widgets. At the top, you're going to see the different types that you can create. So you select each one and you go through there and you configure them exactly how you want them. Select the radio at the top for the widget that you want. Click the copy button. Go into OBS. You're going to click the plus button. Go to browser. Paste that link into the URL. Click OK. You can resize it and put the alert anywhere on the screen that you want it. Which service do I like to stream on most? Twitch, Mixer, or YouTube? Well, I'm a horrible gamer, so YouTube would be my choice. Oh, come on. Why do you hate Neapolitan ice cream? Alright, so this goes back to a live stream I did a couple of years ago. Let's say you're throwing a party and you buy 2 chubs of Neapolitan ice cream. You're gonna wake up with cups and glasses and bottles all over your house and 2 chubs of strawberry ice cream, because nobody eats the damn strawberry. I really think that Neapolitan ice cream is Big Strawberry's way of trying to elbow in on the other flavors that people actually like, you know, like chocolate and vanilla. My audio has all kinds of echoes when I add a guest in OBS. First, make sure that you always wear headphones when you're adding guests on a live stream. Otherwise, you're going to get the echo, guaranteed. Second, mute everything except for your own microphone and start unmuting things one at a time until you find the culprit. I don't really know if I actually made the 10 minutes or not. Hopefully I did, but we won't know until we take this into post-production. But hopefully I answered lots of questions that you were interested in. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section. I answer every single one. If you want more information on how to grow your live stream, you should check this video out right here. My name is Michael Fire Jr. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.